Hi guys, we are going to make a no-sew mask today. We're actually going to make two separate designs. I've been looking online just trying to find some different ones. With everything that's going on right now, I figured that these are the easiest because you don't really have to do a whole lot with them. You can do them in just about any design that you want. One is with a t-shirt, one is with a handkerchief or bandana, whatever you would prefer to call it. So you can get the kids' favorite designs or prints, you know, whatever you choose. I have made several of these now. I actually have this one kind of pre-prepped so that it doesn't take quite as long. Actually, it's only about a 5-minute thing anyways, but I went ahead and skipped ahead. So let's go ahead and get started. So for the first design, you need a t-shirt, a pair of scissors, something to mark your fabric if that's what you prefer, and something to measure with. Like I said, you can use any t-shirt that you choose. I happen to have this one. It had a stain on it, so I figured might as well. So, like I said, I already skipped ahead a little bit, so I will put that back together. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to cut off the bottom of the t-shirt. You're going to get rid of that seam. Next, you're going to cut a 1-inch strip, and it's going to make these nice little ties. If your shirt has a side seam, you'll cut the side seam off. If not, you'll just cut them in half on each end, and then you're going to give them a little tug, and they're going to roll up real nicely like this to make your ties. Now, the tutorial that I watched said for an adult size mask, you need to do 8 inches. For me, that was a little big. So it said for a child size, you would do 6. I'm going to split the difference and did 7. So what I did was I turned my t-shirt sideways, like so. And I measured 7 inches, and then I took my tape measure, I measured my 7 inches and marked it with some chalk. Chalk is great for marking on fabric. It's a fun little tip that I learned when I was in home ec in high school because it just comes right off. So super simple, but it will mark on your fabric enough for you to cut it. So, like I said, I did 7 inches, and I got it about halfway cut. So I will finish cutting it. My scissors are not the greatest, so that's kind of why I went ahead and did this ahead of time. Sharp scissors or a rotary tool, if you do so and have one of those, would make this a lot easier. But here we go. So I have, and this will actually make 2 pieces of fabric, so it will make 2 masks. And if you do a plain colored shirt, you can get probably 4 masks out of a shirt. So that makes it pretty nice. You're not just wasting your t-shirt. And then you'll just do the same thing that you did with your ties and cut them down the side here to make 2 separate pieces. So this is not exact. It does not have to be precise. Just try to get it as straight as you can. It's really not going to matter a whole lot. So we'll do that. And then do the same on this side here. We're just going to use one first. So you'll do the same thing that you did with your ties, kind of. You just give it a little bit of a tug for this, just kind of to pre-stretch your material. You'll notice that it starts to roll. Whichever way it starts to roll, that's the part that you want to put on the inside. So since it started to roll up here, we're going to make that the inside. Now, I'm just going to take my ties and I'm going to put them here. The tutorial that I watched said 4 inches. Honestly, it really is more of a matter of you want them to overlap when you fold it. So you will fold one side here and then fold the other side here. Now, if you want it to be a little smaller, again, this is just a matter of preference. You can adjust it. For me, I found that I want them to pretty much completely overlap. And this also creates 3 layers of protection between your, your face and the outside. So that makes it kind of nice. So you just do that. Then you're going to take your top tie and tie it in a knot like so. And that's going to go to the top and, just close to the edge. It's not a very precise thing, like I said. So that's seriously all you have to do, guys. You just put it over your face here. And, oh, well, here. I need to pull. Oh, man. Well, that did not happen when I did the first one. I apologize. Let's try this real quick again. I think I didn't tie it up far enough for my little head. So, I'll do that. And we will do that. And let's try this again. Okay, so you're going to hold it over your nose. And then you're going to place this behind your head. You're going to pull these ties here at the bottom. And it's going to cinch it up and make it tighter on your face. So I think that's where I went wrong here. Let's see. So tie this, tighten them here. There we go. Okay. Now, it's going to go over your nose like so. And you can adjust it however you prefer. If you want to tuck it in a little bit or, just whatever's comfortable for you. I like this because it doesn't have a big gap underneath your chin. There's not an excessive amount of fabric here. So just whenever it's comfortable for you, you will go ahead and tie it. And because it's t-shirt material, it is pretty comfy. It's not going to rub real funny or anything like that. But there you go. That is all you have to do on this one. So pretty simple. Now, for the other one, it is just done with a bandana. I just have a white one. You can get bandanas at Dollar General. You can get them, I think Dollar Tree even has them. Again, they come in so many different prints, colors, whatever you prefer. And this one is super simple. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so you just put the bandana into thirds. So you're going to fold it and fold it. Then you're going to take your ponytails, stick the bandana through the ponytails on both edges, like so. Alright, so there you have that. Now you're going to take these edges and fold them towards the center, like this. Do that on both sides, like so. And that is seriously all you have to do on this one. The issue I have with this is it doesn't like to stay on my ears. I don't know if my ponytail holders are too tight or if my ears are too small. I'm not really sure. But it's also a lot of material right in your face. You figure you have 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 layers of fabric. It makes me feel a little claustrophobic, kind of hard to breathe. But I will go ahead and show you guys what it looks like here. And again, like I said, it doesn't seem to want to stay on my ears very well. I don't know if it's just my ponytail holders or exactly what it is. But let's see, I did get it to stay on earlier, so maybe we'll get it to work. There we go. Okay. Well, maybe. Alright, so there you have it on that one. And you can adjust it, but again, it just doesn't seem to want to stay on very well. I would think that you could probably use ties, just like you would for the shirt, instead of the ponytails, and maybe you could just tie it behind your head. But those were the easiest ones that I found. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully you guys are staying safe, and hopefully we will see you soon.